can clearly see he suck. Obviously, 82 is not gonna recognize how much he sucks, is even gonna platform him, even if his own friend Couture Bay, the woman with the good Gucci, like even if she is like, yo, this man is disgusting, that's a pig. Because every woman can recognize that man as the pig that he is. Like I say people because what's her name? Tasha K went and talked about the whole situation with 82 with 82 with Storm Monroe, and she didn't deny, I think, eating anything.
Baby, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Please get the likes up, Bay Squad. Listen, tell me why I was talking. I was talking, no mic. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Y'all already know I was embarrassed. Y'all already know I was embarrassed. I said, where is the personal assistant when you need a? Because I know she would have been like, what we doing? What we doing, twin? Oh, oh my God. Just ridiculous. Child, y'all know every time we come up in here, I'm always looking at something because I'm doing it wrong. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I said, run me the money. Because I be the baddie thing, spotter thing. Hello, 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 hello. Listen, just because somebody is something to me does not mean I don't like certain songs. Let me spray a little. Let me spray a little of this, because baby, the girls is breaking up with the men. Ooh, the divine feminine is being activated. Can you smell me? Can y'all smell me through the screen? Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Y'all smell that? Yes, 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 yes. That's opulence, baby. We gotta talk. There's so much to talk about. Didn't I tell y'all this year was gonna be a doozy? And anybody who did not respect women, we was gonna see it. Y'all was gonna see the male identified being dragged to the abyss. Did I not tell y'all? Hello, 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 hello. Shout out to all the international and domestic babes. I see y'all up in here. Please hit the likes up. Baby, we gotta talk about, did y'all listen to Jovi when Jovi said, leave those Brooklyn ninjas alone? Leave those BDE ninjas alone. Oh my goodness, y'all didn't listen. Oh, the girls is out here just, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. What? Go ahead and free yourself. Tell Fantasia to get in the stew. The girls need an album. The girls need an album because Keisha over there just selling her royal oats with the bebes. Cause why is she over there with the dollars? Why is she over there with the toddlers? Please like this video. We got so much to talk about. Listen, we got to talk about these OG hip hoppers just becoming pawns of the white man. Y'all already knew. Y'all already knew. Y'all already knew. Y'all already knew. And this is why I don't believe there's a real billionaire, trillionaire class. Every day they out here being the pawn of a white man. I'm starting to think, But y'all know it's Money Making Monday. So, hey, Couture Bays, it's your girl, Britt Brett, going live with the Retalk and Bay Squad. We have to talk. We got to talk. We got to talk. We got to talk. We got to talk. We have to talk. We got to talk about AI, Palantir, the Wu Tang Clan members, Raekwon, Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine. I told y'all they didn't care about us. They don't even care about us. You know, there's so much to talk about. We got to talk about Sako. We have to talk about Candy Girl. Candy Girl is giving the conservatives a run for their money. Okay? A run for their money. Okay? Before you enter the house, wipe your feet, hit the like, and take a seat. Feel free to express yourself. Yes. Yes, feel free. As long as you misspelled trigger and cuss words, baby. As long as you misspelled trigger and cuss words, baby. Woo! Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Run the check up. Run the check up. And run the check up. Thank you. 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 Let me tell y'all something. I see y'all all up in here. Hello, hello, hello. Continue to share this out. Continue to engage with this video. Did I tell you opinions are not facts? I told y'all opinions are not facts. It is true at the bottom of the screen because opinions are not facts. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, okay? There we go. There we go. I like that. I like that. Let me change the color. I knew I could change it. So we have to let me change it to match my shirt. Let me do a little something like this. There we go. It matches the shirt. We gotta talk. We gotta talk about the people. We gotta talk about the people, Base Squad. We have to talk. We have to talk. Can we talk? And thank God for the support. Thank God for the support during this time. But can we talk? Well, we gotta talk about the girls. And y'all know I got the handy dandy tablet. Handy dandy tablet, handy dandy tablet, handy dandy tablet, handy dandy tablet, handy dandy tablet. Okay, yes, please get these likes up. Listen, my moms are working really, really hard. Do y'all see me working? I'm working really hard. Baby, I was at, can I give y'all a little testimony, a little test day, a little test about the goodness of the Lord, about how I've been putting out good energy and good energy came back to me. I went to go get my car serviced. They did it for free. They did my car for free. I said, Jesus on the main line. Tell him what you want. I looked at that man. I said, for free? And he wasn't doing no regular degular stuff. It's a net. He did like the O2 sensor, looking at stuff, checking all up in the engines and whatnot, did a whole diagnostic for the free ski. For free. Base Squad, I don't think y'all hear me. For free. What did I do to deserve this? Be a beautiful person. 1 second. Let me turn on this air. Cause I almost started crying. Okay, the air is on. The air is on, base. The air is on. So yes, for the free ski. I'm just I told him, I said, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, mister. I love when people look out for me. Shout out to the men. Cause I don't know why he did it. And I had the money and I was like, I saw my car. He was like, okay, ma'am, have a good day. And I said, how much do I owe you? Because I'm looking at the sign and the sign is telling me how much the labor is. He was like, it's nothing. And I was like, and I looked back at the man who was sitting down with, and I said, y'all don't hear me though. But let's get into this mess. Starting on today, on this Good Money Making Monday. Okay? Praise him. Praise him. Praise him. Okay? Praise him in advance. Let's talk about Yada Awakening's wife, Divine Queen, announced their split after nearly 8 years, alleges domestic violence, and shares disturbing text messages. Y'all remember them? Y'all remember them? Baby. Y'all remember them? Let me see if I can turn this off. Will it do it? Can y'all see it? Y'all remember them? Y'all remember? Yeah. Yeah. See, I didn't forget. Let's get into it, baby, because the girls is waking up. The girls is waking up, honey. Let me. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. I'm hurt. But I know I'll make it through. I've tried everything. Yeah, everything. I'm here getting the rest of my stuff. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. I'm hurt. Y'all see that black eye? So let's get into the text messages. Okay. It says, just FYI, I had to find a way to get my mouth fixed fast. That night you hit me broke off the rest of my tooth. I've been having severe pain since. If it's infected, it will cause my breast milk to become infected. Go to Dr. Dave. That's the best bet at the best price. You were supposed to be there with me. You were supposed to always be my safe place. I hate that you did this to our family. Have a good day, Yada. I told you I didn't even like that girl. Who allowed someone to just drink? I don't know what they was talking about. I don't even give a damn. But the fact she was over there getting knocked between the washer and dryer with, didn't the ex-wife say he was whooping her too? Didn't the ex-wife say he was whooping her too? Y'all be over there getting dog walked. Speak to Yada again. Ever again. What would you tell him? What would be your last message? That first don't make me cry. But I try everything and in my heart, I love you. You will always be my best friend. But I have to choose myself and I have to protect our babies. And I would much rather them have both parents alive than someone be in hospital with something terminal or one of us not to be here. So I'm praying for you though. That's what I'm saying. I'm embarrassed. I keep telling y'all about these young girls getting married to these old men. These old men be over there whooping them, okay? Taking them through there. Take me through there, take me through there. What you doing to take me through there, take me through there. Pretty girl, pretty, skin smooth, was out here using her for that good content and had the audacity, the nerve, and the gall. See, hold on, cause I don't know if y'all ready for me to talk like this. Do y'all want this good teacher?
This shit the fuck up.
Go ahead.
Wake Should I wake this shit the fuck up?
I've been with her for how long?
Should I wake this shit?
I've been with her for how long?
When that ex-wife came and said he was, it was like they was in a boxing match. I knew then because I didn't know who they was when I first seen she was first pregnant, and he was like, "Oh, the wife is hate." I told y'all when the wives, the girlfriends, the niggas, when they been popping out of the trash cans, coming out of the woodwork, coming out like roaches, I be like, "What is going on?" I don't get into that couple's content. I told y'all that is not my thing. See, I'm not like, I'm like one of them. I'm your favorite blogger's favorite blogger. I remember when the girls was out here doing content because you get paid. Pay, baby, they pay you like they weigh, but you know, money ain't real. They pay you like it's weighed. And when he came out and was talking about the white this and you gotta love it to do this and whoop de whoop and all this other stuff, I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, oh my goodness, okay, double tap. And then we saw the ex-wife, and the ex-wife was saying, baby, he was laying hand and foot. I keep telling you, it don't matter if they are praying with the Quran, the Bible, or with the priest in the Buddhist, or if they don't believe in anything. If they want to knock you between the washer and dryer, they'll do it. They will do it and feel free. Okay? This is a good time for a good Keisha album. But Keisha don't want to make no album. Keisha don't want to make no album. Keisha don't want to make no album because the girls would, okay? Because I remember when you, baby, this is some Share My World energy. Share my world. Okay? Y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all don't know nothing about that good R&B. This is some X Factor for real. Okay? They covered him up with. This is some X Factor ish for real. Let's get into another breakup. See, we start off with the breakups. We start off with the breakups because we gotta leave the fulalas for the last. Let's get into Soraya talking about her and Joey Badass. Cause baby, when I saw her crying out on the stoop, I told y'all then that man did something to her. Don't nobody be crying like that. She was crying real tears, real tears. But y'all didn't want to hear it. But let's get into it. In private, because a lot of people publicly know family knows and everything, but this person proposes to me, wants to build a life with me, has me lose my life out here, cheats on me. I find out. Continuously, he's telling me that he doesn't want that life. He wants me, da da da. Then proceeds to be out with people. And yes, I have my receipts. I have my receipts. But you guys will know who this is. And I don't want this to be a confusion any longer. There's no podcast he can get on, sweet talk in the world. It's over with. And I'm private because a lot of people publicly know, family knows and everything. But this person, what the is the point of that? She's just lashing out. Like, what the is the point of that? She's just lashing out. Like, she's lashing out. We have. This is your son's brand money. You know, this is your son's brand money. Like, what are you talking about? But I'm saying, like, the empathy to have is that she's embarrassed. Like, you have to realize that she's like, I was engaged, I had a child, people are asking me when I'm getting married, now I'm not going to be with him anymore. And it's just like, you know, it's embarrassing. And she's taking it out on you instead of dealing with the fact that, like, it is so crazy because I hate to say this to people because it's so, like, existential, but it's like, it says, already talking to another woman about me and what we were going through, shaking my head. Niggas are unreal. She deleted this, by the way, but you know, the shade room is messy. And everything is possible. I would see, because it's a really hard spot to get in, but then I'm in the residency and I got you guys in for 7, but I need to text everyone back and see, but it was going to be around like 7-ish. Oh, you need around? And then you'll come after, right? Yeah, or before. Or we might not even go there because I need to text them back and see. Well, yeah, just let me know. You know what? Well, what time are you going? I'm going to be there for like, I'll be there around like 4:30. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll let you know if I cancel the movie. I'll be around. I'll hit you up. I'm going to be out, and I'm either going to see the movie. So this is on the pod. Either way, I'll come to Williamsburg and see you. That nigga was cheating on Apple Music on a podcast. He was being interviewed on a pod. I'm so slow. Because I'm like, why is she recording from the Apple? Bitch. Hold on.
He said take a village to raise a child. But what if the village is retarded? What you think it's going to produce?
That's why she's crashing out. He's on a pod. This happened on Friday. She found out today. Bitch, niggas ain't shit. And he probably was over there just tongue all up in her mouth, in her whatever, kissing on the baby. And he was out with another bitch, making plans. Talking about they not together. That's why she crashing out. Y'all, I would crash the fuck out too. Can you imagine how much you would have bet somebody sent that to her? Unfortunately, I also had to face the painful truth that there have been repeated infidelity throughout our relationship, including during some of the most vulnerable and meaningful moments of my life, meaning when she was pregnant. Okay? There comes a point in a woman's life when choosing herself is no longer an option. It becomes necessary. I knew this was going to happen because I loved her interview she did with Jason Lee. I thought it was beautiful. I loved how she spoke about Jacob. I love how she spoke about Joey Badass. But the fact that he was talking greasy, and we're going to go back, he was talking about her to another woman. And that other woman, you are so stupid because he's literally lining you up to be the next victim. And it's so crazy, and I get it. Everybody was like, well, I thought he didn't believe in polygamy. Y'all are not listening to what she said. She said he gave it up to be with her. That's why she accepted his engagement. He proposed to her when she was, child, this is nasty. After much thought, I have made the difficult decision to end my engagement and relationship with the father of my child, Joey. I loved deeply, believed wholeheartedly in life, in the life we were building, and wanted nothing more than to protect our family. Unfortunately, I also had to face a painful truth. There had been repeated infidelity throughout our relationship, including during some of the most vulnerable and meaningful moments of my life. And she's talking about that baby. Babies really wake you up. That's probably why she ended up with a son. That's probably why she ended up with a son. I'm just telling you, that's what the old wives' tale is. Uh, you end up with a son when you're looking for love or something. That something the girls be talking about. I don't know. I don't have no children, but it says I share this not for sympathy, retaliation, or to publicly tear anyone down. I share it because too many women are taught to question themselves before they question what is happening right in front of him, right in front of them. So imagine finding out this man that he said he's ready to have a relationship with is cheating on you. And you having his baby. This is why I told y'all ladies, do not break your vagina for these men. If he really love you, he'll marry you. I told y'all, don't have no baby before anything. And even in that, just the first red flag, get out of there. The first red flag, leave. Don't even try to work it out. He don't need to know what he did wrong. Just leave. So she goes on to say, if your intuition is telling you something's wrong, listen to it. Don't make yourself smaller to keep someone else comfortable. Oh, Mm. Don't compromise your values because you're afraid of losing the future you imagine. And don't allow someone else's choices to become a referendum on your worth. Love should not require you to abandon yourself. Baby, she's already taken accountability. She wrote this very beautifully. Okay. I will always respect the fact that we share a beautiful son, and my priority will be protecting his peace, privacy, and relationship with both of his parents. For that reason, I won't be discussing the intimate details of our relationship publicly beyond what I've shared. So she's like, I know he cheated with a hoe he was supposed to be working with. Damn. Ooh, this chapter did not end the way I prayed it would, but endings can also be beginnings. And that's a word, baby. And that is a motherfucker word. Okay. I keep telling y'all, sometimes the best thing you gotta do is to leave them alone. Where the R&B girlies? Y'all should be making bank right now. Y'all songs should be going up. Y'all songs should be going up. Okay. I see a lot of people tell her to get back with Jacob Lattimore. Absolutely not. That is in the past. She needs to move forward. She has a child now. She needs to be with a real man. Okay. I remember when she was fine and I knew something was up then. Mm. I think Shariah should have took a break after Jacob Lattimore breakup because jump to another relationship after a breakup doesn't help. They had already been broken up for like almost a year. Almost a year. They was already broken up like a year when she got with Joey. She said she wanted more. He talked about it. She wanted more. They had already been going on. I think they went in their second year or third year. And she was like, "Where's this going?" And he was like, I'm not ready for a commitment." And she left him. She left him. So she's a leaver. So can you imagine? Because Joey knows she's a leaver. What did he say to get her to stay? Or do y'all think she was already pregnant when she was crying on the stoop? Do y'all think she was already pregnant when she was crying on the stoop? First of all, let me say, you can't accuse me of all the things you know that you are guilty of. Baby, they need to get the girls. Get in the stew. If you are an R&B girlie, you better get up in there and sing, Pack Life. Yeah, you better get up in the stew. Now is your time to shine, baby. The girls don't want to make no money. The girls don't want to make no money. The girls don't want to make no money. Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Run the check up. Run the check up. And run the check up. The girls don't want to make no money. The girls don't want to make no money. The girls don't want to make no money. Yes, they have already been broken up for a long time, baby. The girls don't want to make no money, but let's move on to Sako. See, it seems something is in the air. We getting these breakups out the way before fall. Have y'all noticed? It's not even fall yet. We're still in the summer. Where is Sako? Sako's right here. Did you miss me? Because I missed you. First off, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been reaching out to me, checking in on me, make sure I'm okay, praying for me, worrying about me. I appreciate you. Now, I'm not here to trash anybody. I'm not here to share every single detail of my entire life. But there have been some things said about me that I don't appreciate. So let's get down to it. Shall we? Yes, it's true. Dalton and I are getting a divorce. We're no longer together. Everything really started to happen in February, but I had to make the ultimate hardest decision of my life and left him in July. And yes, Dalton filed first, but just remember, there's 3 sides to every story, and you've only heard one. So apparently, a stranger on the internet saw me at a hotel with a man. That man is my security guard who Dalton hired, aka Big Red. But since nobody bothered to ask me what the truth was, the truth is my security guard was helping me bring my luggage into my hotel in public. And now all of a sudden, there's allegations of cheating, partying, I left my family, all kinds of shit. So for everyone who thinks I'm having an affair with this man or I cheated on Dalton, I'm not. Big Red is my security guard, and he always will be because I pay him to be so I can feel safe. There's nothing more, nothing less. And Dalton knows exactly where I am. Have I been out in public more recently? Absolutely. Does that mean that I abandoned my child? Absolutely not. But just because I'm a mom and I'm going through a divorce doesn't mean that I cannot continue to live my life. I mean, this man was my best friend. What people forget to realize is that we choose what to show you online. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Mental health is so important, and so is how you treat people, you know, the mother of your child. But I have my truth, I have my proof. I just choose not to put it all over the internet. All I'm gonna say is this incompetent South African immigrant girl who can't speak English has found her inner peace. And I'm never looking back. Ever. And always remember, put yourself first, love yourself, and treat people with kindness because you never know what they're going through. Pass the positivity. Everybody have a great day. Baby, let me tell you something. Did y'all pay attention to the words she was saying? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all paid attention to the words she was saying. Put a 1 in the chat because I have a feeling.
That's the truth. You felt disrespect to Rashida?
Yeah.
I don't care.
I see y'all.
I'm telling you right now, she felt disrespected because she said South African immigrant. Who said that to her? Y'all think he said that? Y'all think he said that? Who said that to her? Who do y'all think said that? Huh? Huh? Did y'all pick up what she was putting down? I have my receipts. Mental health is important. Y'all think he crashed out on her? Because that's what I think. I think he crashed out on her. So I stand by what I said originally when people was mad at me coming on here saying, because I do say her name wrong. I apologize. It's Sako, not Sako. I think he has something going on with him mentally. He took it out on her because she had that baby. Let me tell you something. Babies be out here either making or breaking things. Okay? And now he got the internet on lock. Y'all talking about they not going through a real divorce. They're going through a real divorce. That lady is not playing with him. That lady is not playing with him. And she's keeping track of everything he's doing. Big Red already deleted his live. Because you know what? He didn't like what was going on. And I think that's why she came out. Because, like I said, he alluded, Dalton alluded that he couldn't find her. He alluded that she just left him. He alluded that. And y'all was like, oh, no. These parasocial relationships got y'all all the way messed up in the brain. Because how come you more upset with me than you are with yourself? This is the same reason why some of y'all can't even speak on these hip hop OGs. And this is why I don't respect a lot of these OG rappers. They be out here talking one way and be doing a whole nother. That's why I keep saying, Dick Gregory, Malcolm X, all of them said it. It was really Malcolm. Malcolm said you can't trust no celebrity because they doing it for themselves. He looked like he was on steroids. Oh my goodness. Now he looked like he was on steroids. He's an ex-junkie. Well, just because he's an ex-junkie, that doesn't mean he's a bad person. I think the money turns you into exactly who you're supposed to be. He said that. I believe he said it too. I believe he said it to her. That's why she's never going back. I seen it. That's why she's never going back, baby. I told y'all. I said, let me tell you something. These men get real crafty when you had a baby. All of a sudden, they want to keep you in the, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Where are the girls at with their songs? Go ahead and free yourself. What? Somebody get Jasmine Sullivan on the line. Somebody get Jasmine Sullivan on the line. Philly's finest. Okay? Okay? He said it before. I believe it. I believe it. Okay? She seems done with Dalton. Dalton full of it. He tried to play the victim. I saw playing the victim and the people ate me up. See, I told y'all, Babe Squad, we just be early. We just be early. That's really all it boils down to. We just be early. We just be early. Money doesn't change who you are. That's who you were before the money. Mind you, she did a spicy content. People was loving the spicy content because when they found out they was watching it, I guess. I don't watch the adult entertainment because I think it rots your brain. I think it's a setup by the alphabet boys to keep you in a prism, in a trap. I truly believe that, because why else are all these men so angry? Why else are all these men so detached? Because they watching too much of that adult entertainment, baby. They it's rotting their brain. Please get the likes up. Can we get some more likes, please and thank you? Please and thank you. Can we get some more likes? Let's get into the OG rappers like Raekwon. Raekwon showing up with Palantir. Do y'all know they scrubbed the internet of the news about that? Baby, all the backlash Wu Tang was getting. The money couldn't keep her, so it must be bad. Listen, not everybody is staying for a check. I don't like when we say the money, 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 the money. Because sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes it's about how you treat me as a woman. And these men don't be treating women the best. Sometimes these men don't be treating women the best. Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Run the checkup. Run the checkup. And run the checkup. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Queen Angel. Thank you so much. Yes, we do not work for free. Please get the likes up. Engage with the video. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Let me get into this Raekwon Palantir. Because, baby, they literally scrubbed it from the internet. When I look up the news, there's no news. I'm just showing y'all. You see what money can do? You see what money can do? That's why they want to take the internet away. Because I want y'all to see it. You see what money can do? But that's okay because shout out to the good independent media. Shout out to the good independent media. Shout out to the good independent media. Okay? I'm not going to give up the site's name, but shout out to you. I gave you a heart. It says Raekwon paid a visit to Palantir. The visit comes as Palantir faces scrutiny over its government contracts and surveillance technology, sparking controversy online. Okay? The data analytics firm shared photos of Wu Tang Clan legend at its offices, referencing a previous 2010. So he's been down with these people since 2010. So when they get up here and start doing that guala guala geechi geechi, I told y'all gotta look at them. Y'all gotta look at people with the side eye. People love to talk about the young bulls, the young guys, the NBA young boys, but they are following suit. They, you know what I'm saying? They stunting like they daddies. Okay. Mm. If the OGs are sellouts, then which are you the now? I'm just telling y'all. Let's continue. They let him bring up Kanye though. Look at Raekwon. Look at him cheesing. He's smelling hard too, honey. Baby, he's scrubbed. They paid top dollar to scrub the internet. But you know one thing? I told y'all I'm something like a private investigator. If I want to find it, I'm going to find it. Okay. And it says 2010 visiting and congratulating the crew. That means the whole Wu Tang. It says the crew right here. Referencing a previous 2010 visit and congratulating the crew on their Wu Tang Forever, the final chapter, the final chamber farewell tour. This is what it says right here. That means all of Wu Tang. Y'all don't hear me.
Wake this shit the fuck up.
Go ahead.
Wake Should I wake this shit the fuck up? I've been with her for how long? I've been with her for how long?
Raekwon was in the picture, but they said all of Wu Tang. Mm-hmm. It says Palantir tweeted, "It was great to have Raekwon at our office again. Congratulations to the Wu Tang Clan on their farewell tour. Never forget your OGs." Oh, we won't. They put this on Twitter. They put this on Twitter, baby. They scrub the internet. See, I just love to show y'all receipts. Please get these likes up. Please get these likes up. Because, baby, who they thought they was fooling? And, baby, the comments. The expectations we have for entertainers, artists, musicians, and so forth need to be stopped. They are not like us, nor in the same tax bracket as us. Most are self-serving and make stakes for their benefits. Let's focus on what we can do. Build bases in your community. Use your platform to speak out and maintain the right and freedom of speech as a tool for injustice. What we have witnessed and will continue to witness that when it comes to stuff in the pockets of their pants, they will continue to do so. Be mindful of your choices, friends. He done told you cash rules everything around him. These cats taught us so much through the music, so it's hard to see them go through the world uncritically supporting things. No, they are very critical. Y'all be coming up with any excuse, bidding like Beckham, okay? Turn it into pretzels to come up to why Raekwon would be a sellout. And the simple answer is because he's a pawn. I mean, I don't think they're as rich as they claim them to be. Do y'all really want me to talk about it? I don't think they're as rich as they claim they are to be. I think that if they're stealing from each other, if they're out here shuffling fake money, did y'all not watch Dumb Money? I keep telling y'all to watch Dumb Money. Dumb Money put it in plain terms, layman terms, very basic English. It's not even the King's English. It just showed you some regular degglers, some people who were not supposed to win. They won, and there was no money to be won. That's why the GameStop situation turned out to what it is. I told y'all the same thing about crypto. I said, how are they coming up with this math? If 1 plus 1 equals 2 and 2 plus 2 equals 4, how are they getting 56? How are they getting the point zero zero and fraud? They're committing fraud, but y'all don't want to believe me. Y'all don't want to believe me. Y'all gotta read it. Y'all gotta read it somewhere. I'm just telling y'all. These people are crooks. They are not on the right side. They're not on the right side. They thought if they did it quietly, we would not see it. Baby, we see you. We can see them in 4K. And this is Wu Tang. Wu Tang, Wu Tang, Wu Tang, Wu Tang, Wu Tang. Baby, it's aligned with them. Y'all were so quick to just cancel Chili. Y'all still gonna support these old heads? These niggas y'all don't know? He been down with Palantir since 2010. But black women, black men, and black children are coming up missing and becoming strange fruit. He can't tell his homeboys at Palantir to turn over the footage to see what happened. Oh, I'm asking too much. I'm asking too much. I'm asking too much. I'm asking too much. Y'all not ready for that teaching. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all just want to dance. Don't worry. It goes to show you can scrub all you want. They have the master key if you don't scrub it yourself. Listen, the problem is we quicker than them. We quicker than them because why ain't no article turned up? Ain't that nasty work? Isn't that nasty work? hmm hmm Baby, they scrub the internet. That's how you know power. Let's get into Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine. They tried to take Jimmy Iovine out of it, but it's both of them. Both of them. It says Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine think AI is good for music. I had to stare because and y'all be talking all that shit about Diddy, and these is Diddy's homeboys. Everybody got to pay the piper. Dr. Dre overcame a brain aneurysm. That's why he's still in the game. He almost died. Okay, he overcame the embarrassment of beating women up, harming women, me tooing women. Nothing happened. Jimmy Iovine was able to skate out by the skin of his teeth out of a SA lawsuit, and I think he quietly settled behind the scenes. Y'all not fooling me, but let's continue. Hello, hello, hello. Please get the likes up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So it says it's not a threat. That's what they're saying. AI is not a threat to music. People who have trouble creating see it that way. Job. Dr. Dre is weighing in on the growing debate over artificial intelligence in the music industry, and his comments are already sparking reactions online. It was him and Jimmy Iovine for the New York Times. The legendary rapper, and you see how they're making him the face of it when it's both of them, they're partners. Partners. The legendary rapper and producer said he does not view AI as a threat to music. Instead, he sees the technology as another tool artists can use to create. In an interview with the New York Times alongside long-term business partner Jimmy Iovine, Dre pushed back on people who are skeptical of AI-generated music. I could have sworn AI steals. AI is stealing, it's destroying, it's destructive, it's disruptive in a negative way. But, okay. I think the only people that see it as a threat are the people who are having trouble creating, Dr. Dre said, according to the Times. Dre compared the current concerns surrounding AI to earlier debates over technology, such as drum machines and synthesizers. How are those the same? Somebody who's in music, please break it down. How are those the same? Child, mm-mm. It's a new tool for creativity, Dr. Reese said. Some people are afraid of learning new things. Nobody's afraid of learning new things. Nobody's afraid of learning new things. These new things y'all want people to learn, y'all are not even learning yourselves. It's stealing. You're stealing. Your homeboy is stealing. If everybody is thieves and we the people are saying it's stealing, then hello? I just saw a man who wrote a book and it got he they would not give him the money because AI said it was plagiarized. Whole time it came from his mind. AI really combats intellectualism. I'll never forget when I wrote a paper and I quoted my sources. Those who understand a little APA and the rest of it, when you're out here writing these papers and these dissertations, I quoted my work down to the T, right? The AI thing triggered it and was like, it might be some fraud, but it was because I was quoting things from materials, source materials, actual real raw materials, not a Reddit post, not a Twitter account. It was from actual peer reviews, things that are credible. Okay? Actual proven studies. I was like, I don't need to cheat. I actually can write. I write really well. I know in here it doesn't seem like that, but your girl can really write. I'm a beast. I'm a beast with a pen. I really am. All right. Ivine, who co-founded Beats with Dre and has worked with him for decades and also defended AI's potential in music, I don't see the downside at all, Ivine said, adding that AI could produce bad music. There is already plenty of bad music without it, he argued, that talented musicians using AI could ultimately make better records. Come again? See, this is what Prince was talking about. This is what Prince was talking about. Okay. There's a lot of closet AI producers out there, Iovine said, according to reports on the interview. Dre's comments come as musicians and fans continue to debate the role of AI in music, including concerns over creativity, copyright, and artists' voices and likeness being replicated without permission. We have seen that. We have seen that. The issue has become especially controversial as artists openly embrace AI while others argue the technology could undermine the creative process. For Dre, however, the technology represents another evolution in how music is made, much like other innovations that initially faced resistance. Dre and Iovane's comments have already sparked backlash online, with some fans questioning the legendary producer's position on AI and asking whether he has investments or business interests connected to the technology. They both do. Why else are they coming out here publicly speaking out? And weren't they defenders of Timbaland? A weirdo. I keep telling y'all about these weird niggas. Okay? I keep telling y'all about these weird niggas. Okay? I keep telling y'all about these weird niggas. It's a gnat in here. I gotta get it up out of here. But no, Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre are one. They're a pair. When you see one, you will definitely see the other. Okay? Don't ever forget Jimmy Iovine was the one who said when Death Row Records was doing all this mayhem and confusion, he didn't see nothing. It was Nate Dogg who woke that up. And that's why the West Coast will continue to be what it is. Losers. Okay, we got some losers down in the South too, but at least our losers come out standing 10 toes behind what they're on. They don't pretend. They don't be like, oh no, I didn't know. They be like, no, we got that money, and we pick and choose whether we want to rock with them or not. Losers. Look at these losers, these old heads, these OG sellouts. They want to use AI so they don't have to pay anyone. Child, slave labor, slavery, right there in your face. Always going to be a patsy. Always. They have to push Dre name. I could only imagine the greasy palms that they did behind the scenes. And he will always be the sacrifice. He don't give a damn. He ain't been thinking like us since his child was homeless under the bridge. Right? They will say it's copywritten. Okay? They don't give a damn. They want to use AI so they don't have to pay. They want these slaves. Y'all done found a way on the loophole to out. That's why the girls don't want to do music. Let's get into Candy Girl though. Let's get into conservative Candace. Okay. Candace did her big one on Patrick David Bet, or is it PBD? No, Patrick David Bet, the PDB podcast. When she went up and got that money from Andrew Wilson, baby, that was the easiest money she's ever earned in her life. And we knew Andrew Wilson was an idiot because that lesbian went up there and saw how he crashed out. That's who we're talking about. And she was able to make money, the money, okay, the Fetty, the Wap, the Zanero. It's raining outside, so hold on, bass squad. Let me do it like this. It's raining here. I'm by Lake Orange. I don't know which lake. I'm by one of the Great Lakes, y'all. So it's raining. It's morning. We need the girls to come and give us a good old nasty R&B session. They need to take the pain of the girly pops, and get to it. It's morning as we set the night away. Mm, mm, mm. Let me see what y'all sent me. Somebody sent me something. I'm gonna have to check that out later. Mm-hmm. Let's get into it. And I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all an interview. It's about a legend. Y'all not gonna believe it, but let's get into it. Fair use. As an argument, I think that diminishes you as an argument. I have been demanding not a debate, just an open conversation with Turning Point USA. They should be here. It shouldn't be you in that chair. It should be the person that took Charlie's place. Maybe Erica Kirk, maybe Andrew Colbert. He's the spokesperson. And rather than doing that, they send us another influencer.
0 to 100, what is the likelihood that you think Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk and killed him?
Based on the evidence right now, I don't know, I'd say 75, 85%.
Candace?
0%.
0%.
I'm at 0.
So
with what we've seen in terms of the evidence, I'm at 0%. And the prints?
Yeah, so the prints, we don't know all of the details on just yet.
We do. It was excruciatingly long testimony on the prints.
We don't, because they haven't gone to trial, so we don't know.
Oh, hold on. First, let's go to your first point, because that's wrong. We can get a fact check on that. What do you mean we don't know until it goes to trial about the degraded prints? She testified, and she was the person who took the prints.
Yes, but the problem is that inside of this particular testimony, you agree with me that there's going to be much more of the DNA analysis in the trial, right?
But you also would agree that her fact is not going to change, that among the prints, his was the most degraded. So I'm asking you to address that. How could that be possible?
Let's give it, let's just grant this for a second as a possibility that his fingerprints were degraded.
I think Andrew Wilson is stupid. Okay, y'all saw him being stupid right there. I said it. He is one of those religious fanatics who doesn't even believe in the religion he's talking about. Hey, T2, hey, boo. Dumb. And it's so unfortunate because, like she said, they always send a pawn. Who sent you? And this is the same man who was over here, who's married to a woman who do things like this. Let's get into it.
Now, his wife having 3 baby daddies is unfortunately not even the craziest thing about her, because Rachel has allegedly picked out their teenage daughter to a bunch of creepy old men on Twitter. These are some of the tweets she posted. She was talking about her daughter.
And by the way, I am going to be very curious what the chat thinks of this next section and the nature of these expos. I personally, as a father of daughters, find it like completely that on a level that I kind of can't. I don't actually have the words to enunciate.
But she says, I have a nose ring. I know it's frowned upon. I'm not a nun. I'm a real person. But she's talking about her daughter, 98% dream wife for a groiper. If that's not good enough, feel free to scroll on. She then posts her daughter's body count. Body count 0. And I just have to say, never in my life has my mom gone on the internet to brag. Like, even when I was underage, she would never in a million years brag to her friends about me being a virgin. She would never talk about my virginity or anything like that. This is disgusting. So then she posted where they live, and I'm not going to post that, but she says, this is where I live. That's why I was scouring the internet for suitors for my daughter, LOL. And apparently this must have been successful, because her daughter then got engaged to a groiper who turned.
I want to pause that so everybody can see that and read it, because this actually happened. Okay. So she posts the thing marketing her daughter to groipers.
Can you imagine? And that's why I tell y'all, child, let me stop, because y'all love hoes like that. Y'all love these weird religious fanatics. Oh my goodness. But let's get in what Candy Girl had to say about the Wilsons. You can't smoke cigarettes in my home, and his wife seems unwell. She came apart at the idea of him not being able to smoke cigarettes. Just respectfully, I really don't care what you call me. His wife, who seems to jump into all of his debates, was trying to be like, this is ridiculous. Why can't he smoke cigarettes? And she said, no smoking. Typical woman nonsense. I'm surprised she hasn't Me Too'd anyone. Like, what?
That's your baby, see? Sir, you can't smoke that in here. Put it out. Can't smoke anywhere these days.
And then she wrote again. I mean, she was going crazy about these cigarettes. She wrote this. Yeah, who clutches their pearls about smoking? Zoomer soy boys, maybe.
She's pregnant. That's
Or the type
why.
of woman who reports everything to HR. Like, I don't even know what this is. It's so trashy. I can't comprehend it. Okay, I guess I'm a Zoomer me tooer because your husband can't chain smoke in front of me. She just kept going and going. And then someone pointed out to me that this is like a routine thing where she just jumps into his debates, but his brand is like manosphere and patriarchy and like putting these like girls, only fan girls, in their place and telling them about how they shouldn't be living this life. And yet his wife is way out of pocket. And when that girl that we showed you, Charlie, debated him and was about to raise a valid point about if you're going to be lecturing about this lifestyle, do you embody this lifestyle in your own personal life? And he sort of crashed out. Don't talk about my wife, you stupid. Shut your mouth. Shut your stupid mouth. What happened after that was his wife called in and started debating her. Rachel seems to indicate she'd like to do a call-in with your permission. Oh, absolutely. I'm going to go have a smoke. No, I don't want to talk to you. Oh, no. He talked about you. Now it's your turn. If she had only slept with 3 men, but aborted her children, hang on, Rachel, stop for a second. Would it be the case? Was that too abusive? Shut up, Rachel. Was that too abusive, Charlie? I don't know, man.
And that's who was supposed to debate Candace.
It was squished, okay? The footage that you saw in court, that I saw in court, was in effect modified. My government source confirmed that. The people online, like I said, accused me of AI. So, I don't know. I'm feeling like we should show you the footage now in video form so you can see that I did not do that and they lied as always. Take a look at this.
And this is about Charlie Kirk.
And we will show you this in slow motion so that there is no confusion that we did not.
I don't know why they wanted to debate I'm not Erica, but Candace about Charlie Kirk when she said all she cares about is finding her friend. Finding her friend. Finding her friend. That's all she cared about. She doesn't care about nothing else. Yes, you did. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guess you caught out live. Please get these likes up. Yes. Listen, I keep telling y'all be out here thinking Candace is stupid. Candace is very smart. I feel like she do
Can't smoke cigarettes.
Get on the grift train or whatever. But when they took out her friend, she has been covering how down to the T she's upped her security. She's actually pregnant now, with her third baby. I think this one is a girl because she's a little bit more calm. No, she's having a boy. I think she's having a boy. I think she's having another boy. So she's gonna have a house full of boys. Look. It is what it is. She knows what she's doing. But I want to show y'all something about this man who had some tea to spill on Ray Lewis. He didn't say Ray Lewis in this clip, but I went and found it. So let's get into it.
I said, Beyonce? He said, yeah, nigga, that's one of my pieces. Your pieces? Nigga, really? Now, mind you, this was right when her and Jay-Z started dealing with each other. We go to the concert, we go backstage. They talking to me more than they talking to him.
So this was the group or just B by herself?
No, this was the group.
Okay.
They're not paying attention to this guy. He gets pissed. We talk to them for maybe 10 to 15 minutes, come to the front row. Beyonce starts singing a cappella, dangerously enough.
Because I don't want Beyonce to steal no money from me.
Let's go, D. Okay, I'm young. This dude about to give me a couple $100,000. I know him. All right,
Let's go have
let's have a good time. We hop in the limo. I'm like, hey, okay, maybe we're gonna get some chicks. Maybe we're gonna go gamble.
Go to
I don't know. Go to
It's
strip
Vegas, baby.
Something. He kept on saying I'm sick. I don't know if that's a gay thing. I don't know if that was some type of code or something like that. Get back to the villa. We just left the Beyonce concert when it started.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Everybody is at the concert. Why are we back at the Bellagio? So we go back up to the room. First, we start in the living room. He gets his drink, and he starts rolling a blunt. He's like, yo, have you seen the rest of the villa? This villa is crazy. So I'm playing along like, all right, nigga, like let's go look at this villa. We go back to his room at the villas. They have those TVs that come up. And back then it was 2002, 2003. It's still impressive. It was impressive. So a nigga trying to flex. I start drinking a little bit. He hands me the blunt, and I look over. He's looking straight at me. He said, D, I'm sick. My heart started beating fast, and I knew that he was trying to get me. Mm-hmm. It's a drug called GHB. The guy got me out of that situation. I said, man, I gotta go to the bathroom. I called my girl right as I'm opening the door to get out. I said, baby, I've been drugged.
This is Derek James Gregory. Okay? He's doing his podcast talking about Ray Lewis. And he said Ray Lewis was...
At the end of the day, Ronnie, I am a man. A man who's gay. You like niggas. Get that through your head.
In that interview, he alluded that he escaped Ray Lewis, who was trying to take him through there. Let me see if I can find something. Because I was like, oh my God. And then somebody said, why is Ray Lewis on the screen? But that's not what I want to see if I can find something. If I can find it. Because y'all, this is crazy. Imagine somebody telling you Ray Lewis is gay, honey. Do y'all think that's why? Never mind. I almost said something out loud. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. He's retired now. Isn't Ray Lewis a Hall of Famer? I wonder if that's what he got into a fight outside that limousine about. If y'all remember. I knew it was something. So it was like Ray Lewis reportedly in sex video. It says Ray Lewis charged with murder in the stabbing deaths of two men after Super Bowl appears with co-defendant in a sexually explicit mail-order video. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution reported Sunday. The video shows Lewis and Joseph Sweeting watching party guests perform sex acts for money. I knew I could find this article. And it says the images could make it difficult for Lewis lawyers to continue their defense strategy, which has been to portray the Baltimore Ravens linebacker as a devoted family man who hardly knows Sweeting and the other co-defendant, Reginald Oakley. Let me tell you something. I'm one of the best to do it, bitch. Okay? The videotape, which is available by mail order, is called Luke's Freak Show Cancun 99. They put it right here. When was this article written? May 1st, 2000. Baby, I was a child. I was a baby. Why do I know about it? I remember this, okay? And was produced at a party thrown in a Mexican resort town by rap musician Luther Campbell. Now y'all know they said they go down to Mexico for the Let me show you again. Let me show you again.
At the end of the day, Ronnie, I am a man. A man who's gay. You like niggas. Get that through your head.
In it, Lewis enters with Sweeting and dancing shirtless between scantily clad, dressed and gyrating women. Campbell, leader of the rap group Two Live Crew, told the Journal-Constitution he is a friend of Lewis and Sweeting, a music producer and strip club promoter from Miami. The three met when Lewis was playing football at the University of Miami. So if he was into men, they would know. Luke, of all people, would know. Let's continue. Campbell, who wears Lewis number 52 Raven jersey while promoting videos and CDs on his website, called Sweeting a good friend of Ray's. Oakley, the other co-defendant, does not appear in the video, which has not been mentioned by either side of the case. Why was he the only one not in the video? At the time of the stabbings, Oakley was a member of Lewis' limousine party. What was they doing in the limousine? A would-be record and film producer, Oakley was reportedly trying to make contacts with celebrities attending the Super Bowl. Lewis, Sweeting, and Oakley are accused of murdering Jackneth Baker, Janice Baker, 21, and Richard Lower, 24, according to a street fight in Atlanta. I wonder if she was trans. I don't know what made me think that. All right, let's continue. Yeah, that's all it had. That's all it had. Yup. And it says there have been no credible or official allegations regarding Ray Lewis being gay. It appears the phrase may stem from a conflation of unrelated news stories from the past Super Bowl weeks. Now, why would in the past would they think you're gay? Baby, they had all types of things. And then his son got charged with a sex crime. Baby, that is nasty work. I just had to come share that with y'all because I could not believe it. I could not keep that to myself. Y'all know I do not keep secrets from the base, okay? Mail Order is the title itself, given 1999 Girls Gone Wild. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all heard it correctly. Yes, yes. And that man said Ray Lewis was trying to take advantage of him. That's what that man said. He said Ray Lewis was trying to take him. Okay? Was trying to get his ill nah. And did y'all hear him say Ray Lewis said he been with Beyonce? How come they always saying Beyonce is with the trade? How come they're always saying Beyonce is with the trade? Hmm. 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 Oh, baby, I don't know. I don't know anything. That's what that man said, but I remember I saw something a while back. I saw something a while back. Y'all. But y'all, I hope y'all had a good I hope y'all had a good night. I just had to come tell y'all this because I couldn't keep it to myself. Not this good goodness, not all this good gossip. Yes. I needed this too. But y'all, I hope y'all are having a beautiful Monday. Remember to make sure you go out and vote. Vote. The midterms is coming up. The primaries is coming up. Make sure y'all go out and vote. Make sure you protect your health. They are out here bringing in some strange meat. Y'all are going to have to start asking the butcher, a real butcher, somebody you trust. Hey, can I get this? Because y'all are going to have to start doing some tests on your meat. Some of you are going to have to cut out meat from your diet. And stop eating at those fast food restaurants. You have no idea what you're eating. No idea. No idea. Vote. Look, and pray over your food. If you're one of those people who can't afford to do some of the things, pray over your food, baby. Pray real hard. I do want to say so much, but the people, y'all know how the girls are. The girls be trying to silence the independents. I'm an independent media source. I'm not back behind no blue check, no celebrity, no fake billionaires. All the billionaires is fake, okay? After the things I have seen, okay, if the billionaire nepo babies is stealing and scamming from their peers, the money is not real. The money is not real. I'm about to get into my what's a good word that's not gonna be banned? Get into my books that perceive the future. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to start putting some of those on the community tab. Make sure you go pick those up. Mm-hmm. Order from a real bookstore. Yeah, because it's getting real, y'all. But on that note, what are your thoughts, Bays? What are your opinions? Comment down below. I gotta go. Bye, host.
You say it take a village to raise a child, but what if the village is retarded? What you think it's going to produce?